Hills, New York, where tonight it is Five Towns College going up against CNR. I'm Matt O'Leary here with Joe Tejada, who'll be on the sidelines tonight. Joe, what do you think of tonight's action?
Well, I think tonight's going to be a good night for some college hoops, I'll tell you that. 6-4 for the Five Towns Sound going into this one, 4-2 in the conference. Looking for a big win here tonight. I mean, Chloe Walton and Rochelle Melendez have been off the charts. You got Rochelle Melendez averaging 18 points per game, Chloe Walton trailing behind her 17.1, but these girls are just shooting machines.
Yeah, they absolutely are. It seems like every night when they play, those are the two big scorers. And obviously they're a much deeper team than that too. We've seen a lot of growth into year 3 now in this program.
Yeah, absolutely. I like improvement. That's a word that we discussed earlier. Improvement has shown. They have improved so much from the past 3 years, even from last semester to now. These girls have came out here and played their butts off and worked really hard for the season.
Absolutely. They are looking for their 3rd win in a row. Their last time out, they won 42-30 over King's College. What do you think they have to do tonight to make it 3 in a row?
I think they have to keep working and working and working, push the pace, keep firing at will. Serve the ball to Denisha more. Why not just get her down there, down paint, let her work, let her cook up by herself as well, because they have so many weapons on that team. It's like amazing how you can see them play together.
Absolutely, and CNR has a 6-13 record heading into tonight, so they too are looking for a win. So they'll be fighting hard, but we'll see what's in store for today. That'll do it for us up here. We'll have tip-off coming up for you right after this.
Of course we keep on going. Be cool, go on and fake it. We make the same mistakes we always made, and now let's face it.
For more than 3 decades, Grammy-nominated pianist, composer, and arranger David Benoit has reigned supreme as one of the founding fathers of contemporary jazz.
Getting a college education now is more important than ever, especially considering that now we're moving into more advanced technology. I think education is more important. So a combination, follow your passion, but also back it up with some education. I like the feeling in the room today. There was a lot of heart and a lot of pride, and it just came through in the performances, so it was really nice to see all that.
Norm Lewis is the quintessential American Broadway musical actor, a triple threat, outstanding acting, dancing, and singing abilities.
Go to school.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the James here on campus, Five Towns College. For tonight's Women's Basketball game featuring the Blue Eagles of College of Rochelle and your Five Towns College Sound. Fans, this time makes it over to please rise and be asked as we honor our group for playing our national anthem. Blue Angels ball.
And those are the first 3 points of the evening for the Blue Angels. Chloe Walton takes it up the floor and looks for an open teammate and finds one as the Sound set up their offense, trailing by 3 early here tonight. That one is worked down low. That shot is up and blocked and tipped out of bounds. No good for Ashante Joseph. So Jada Robert Duncan will take it from underneath her own basket and look for a Sound teammate. Slaps the ball and gets it into Chloe Walton, who dribbles, looking for an open teammate, guarded pretty heavily. Works it over to the left side, jumper on the way, and that one is off the rim, no good, rebounded by CNR. Here comes the Blue Angels. They keep it in bounds. Work it up to the top, no good. Nice move there, and that one is tipped and still loose, trying to work at baseline. Now firing up top, that jumper on the way is off the front of the rim, no good, and rebounded by CNR. And that shot is no good, rebounded by Denisha Allen, and 5 Towns will head up the floor. Chloe, crossover move, looks over for a teammate. Now over for Denisha Allen on the right side. Down low to Chloe Walton, who dribbles, stops her dribbles and works it up top. Long 2 on the way, and that one is off the side of the rim, no good, and CNR will come away with another rebound. But Chloe steals it away, and it'll be 5 Towns possession. Still loose on the floor, a fight for it, and it looks to be CNR's ball. So Bryce has it for CNR, and she will look to set up their offense. Working on the left side, now down low. Dribbles once, that ball is up and in for Knight. Chloe Walton taking it up the floor, stops. Now that pass is intercepted. It's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. And that one is intercepted by Jada Roberts Duncan. And this one's gonna go the other way. Stops the dribble, throws over for Chloe Walton, now works it down low, and that is off the hands of Ashante Joseph. And here is CNR taking up the floor. This is number 23, Martinez. Works the baseline, that shot is up and no good, rebounded by the Sound. Here comes 5 Towns looking for their first points of the night. That's 2 right there for number 10, Jada Roberts Duncan, the freshman from Massapequa. CNR taking it up the floor. That one is worked over to the right side. Looking for an open teammate now back across. 3 ball on the way, and that one rattles around the rim, no good. Rebound goes up and in, so CNR extends their lead to 7-2 with 6:49 to go in the first. Chloe Walton will take it up the floor for 5 Towns, trailing by 5. Joseph now works it in the corner, and that one is going to be out of bounds off of Bria Walton. So this is Martinez taking up the floor and calling out to her teammates, trying to set up their offense, leading by 5. Long 2 on the way, and that one rattles around the rim, no good for Bryce. It's Chloe, dribbling with her left hand, gives for Denisha Allen up top. Now working it over for Jada Roberts Duncan. She drives, that one's tipped and knocked away, and it'll be CNR ball.
Not a problem for me, but the other guy.
Works over to the left side. Bounce pass down low. 3 ball on the way, and that one is good for 3. That was Martinez. 5 Towns College will take a timeout. A 30-second timeout, trailing by 8 with 5:42 to go in the first half, or in the first quarter rather. So pretty quick start for the Blue Angels as they are 6-13 coming into tonight. Obviously looking to get back in the win column after a couple of losses. 2 dropped to their 6-13 record, and so far a pretty quick start for them. Five Towns just about ready to come out of the huddle and rejoin the Blue Angels on the floor. So Jada inbounds to Chloe Walton, and the sound offense will set up. That one is thrown in the corner. Walton looks over now. Bounce pass up top to Chloe. Worked over down low for Denisha Allen, who dribbles hard, throws it up off the backboard, no good. Tips it, gets her own rebound, goes up a second time, no good. Still loose, and there's Jada Roberts-Duncan. Bounce pass for Chloe, thought about a 3, instead tries to drive, and that's gonna be a charge. So they're gonna get Chloe Walton on that offensive foul. And the College of New Rochelle will take over on the sideline. Martinez with it, throws it over to Bryce. Bounce pass down low, that is tipped away by Bria Walton, and 5 Towns will take over. Chloe works it over to Jada, and that one is tipped away, but Chloe is there to recover. She was double teamed. Bounce pass down low on a give and go. That floater is up and in. A couple of points there for Chloe Walton. Now they're working the right side. Back over for Bryce, who takes a 3 ball, and that's going to be good. Count that for 3 for Bryce. That's over for Jada Roberts-Duncan. Bounce pass over for Denisha Allen, who is double teamed, looking for anybody, and they're going to call a jump ball. And it's going to stay 5 Towns possession. So New Rochelle is going to make a couple of substitutions here. In comes Kayla Rodriguez. And Kennedy as well will join. Thought about a long 3, decides to dribble instead. And that ball is loose on the floor, and that will be Villegas taking it. 3 ball on the way, and that one is off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by CNR. That jumper is short, and that's going to be tipped, and it looks like it's going to be off of 5 Towns, so it's going to remain CNR possession. A very nice save by CNR right there to maintain possession and throw it off of the 5 Towns College player. That one is worked in, now over to the left side. Works baseline, thought about a 3, instead drives, kicks out. Here's a 3 ball on the way, and that one's going to be good for Villegas. That's her first 3 points on the evening. Chloe back over up top now for Shante Joseph, and that one's going to go out of bounds and go CNR's way. Here's Perez taking it up the floor now for Blue Angels. Thought about a 3 ball, instead tries to dribble. Over for Villegas, a 3 for her. And that one is no good off the back of the rim and backboard. Jada Roberts-Duncan will take it up the floor and give to Chloe, who slows the pace down as 5 Towns trails by 12. Chloe kicks it out. Long 2 on the way, and that one is no good. And it's going to be a fast break opportunity for the Blue Angels. That one is up and in. Count that for number 15, Kennedy. Here's Chloe, works over to the left side. Bounce pass down low for Roberts Duncan. That one's still loose. Fights for it, give for Chloe Walton. And that one's off the front of the rim, no good. Here's a fast break opportunity for CNR, and that's a kickball. That's going to go out of bounds off of Chloe. So obviously that one went off of 5 Towns, and CNR will take over. And it's by 8. In comes Franklin for CNR. And she will handle the inbound duties. That one is worked up top. Bounce pass over. Working it back for Perez now. Perez dribbling with her right hand, works it over to the left now. Short 2 is blocked, and they're going to get a whistle. They're going to get Ashante Joseph with her first. And that will be Kayla Rodriguez shooting 2 at the free throw line. Her first attempt is off the backboard, no good. She is still looking for her first couple of points on the evening. And that one is up and in, so there's 1 point for Rodriguez. Chloe dribbling with her right hand. Takes a step in layup, no good. So there's going to be a fast break opportunity for Rodriguez. She tosses it over in the corner, long 3 ball on the way, rattles around, no good. Perez couldn't hit. We're going to get a whistle. And it looks to be 5 Towns possession. They're going to get Melissa Perez on the foul. First foul of the evening. Chloe Walton will take it up the floor, serving as the team's point guard. And that one is tipped and out of bounds. It's going to be CNR ball. This is Perez working it over for CNR, leading 19-4 with 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Throws it way over to the right side, tosses it in now. Back up top, good ball movement for CNR. That shot is no good, rebounded by Chloe. He's gonna head up the floor with some speed now. Stutter step up and no good, rebounded by 5 Towns. And we're gonna get another foul on Perez. That is her second foul on the night so far. And it's gonna be Jada Roberts-Duncan doing the inbounds pass underneath the 5 Towns basket. Works it in for Denisha Allen, up top for Ashanti. Denisha tries a 3 ball, and that is off the top of the basket, and it's gonna hit something out of bounds, so it will be CNR's basketball. Just a couple of points for the Sound. It's Jada Roberts-Duncan and Chloe Walton with 2 apiece, as they trail by 15 in the final minute of this first quarter. Here's a 3 for CNR, and that's sunk. Another couple of points for Kayla Rodriguez. There's Chloe Walton taking it up the floor, looking to get the Sound back into this game. That one is tipped, and Chloe is there to pull that one in. Works it up top to Ashante Joseph, and that one is going to go the other way. Fast break opportunity, and that one is going to be saved by CNR. Worked up top. Once again, good ball movement by CNR. That long 2 is up and in. Count that for Frank. Chloe Walton's going to heave up a prayer, and that's off the backboard, no good. So 24-4, a quick 20-point lead for CNR 5 Towns trailing big early in this one. The big story for the Sound obviously looks to be their short bench. They don't have a bench. They only have a starting 5, so it's going to be a very long night for the Sound, and if things continue to progress like it did in the first, they're going to be tired for the rest of this game because CNR used a ton of ball movement in that first quarter, and that's what helped them get out to that 20-point lead. So 24-14 after the first. Just looking at some of the team stats now, not a good day shooting for the Sound. 2 of 14 so far, just 14.3%. As for New Rochelle, they are 9 of 18, a whopping 50% from field goal range. So what that means is CNR is capitalizing on their shots. 5 Towns struggling. CNR is also 50% from the three-point line, so keep that in mind as 5 Towns is over 3 in quarter number 1. So we are back underway at 5 Towns College. Works it over for the left side. Bounce pass down low. Worked it back up top now. Here's Rodriguez over her Perez. A 3 on the way, and that one is good. Chloe Walton takes it up the floor. Down by 22. Back to Chloe. Now over on the left side. Long 2 on the way, and that one is off the backboard. No good. Another miss for the Sound, unfortunately. Looked over on the right side. That jumper is up and short. No good, but rebounded by the Blue Angels. Here in three-point land is Perez. She's going to slow things down, trying to work it down low. Toss across the court pass. Works a baseline now. That shot is up and no good and tipped back in. How about that for CNR? Cynthia Almonte looked to get the tip. And a heads-up play by the Blue Angels. Almonte, the senior center from the Bronx. There's Denisha Allen down low for Chloe Walton. Dribbles a couple of times, turns around, jumper off the backboard, no good. And Ashanti Joseph goes up, and that one's no good either. So CNR will take over going the other way. Crossover move, driving, and that's another 2 points for Cynthia Almonte. A nice couple of shifts there for her, up and down the floor. Chloe Walton will take over on the Sound offense. Working over on the left side now for Jada Roberts-Duncan, and that one is tipped away. Another fast break opportunity for CNR. And that one's going to be out of bounds. Number 3, Franklin, took that one, dribbled a little bit too low down the baseline, and dribbled out of bounds, so 5 Towns takes over. Here's Chloe calling out some plays on offense, working it over now for Joseph. Over for Allen. Walton to Duncan. Now it's off Chloe Walton, and she steals it right back. And that one's going to go tip and out of bounds, so it's going to remain 5 Towns ball. There's Chloe over for the left side. Got to get a shot off, and they do, and they'll count it. A 3-pointer at the buzzer of the shot clock, and the 5 Towns now have 7 points on the night. And that one is blocked. Denisha Allen shows off the 3 and then blocks the shot, and then they return the favor. How about that? Kennedy goes up and blocks the shot hard as Chloe Walton was going up. So a couple blocks going in both directions there. Roberts-Duncan tosses in for Denisha Allen. 3 ball on the way, and that one is no good off the back of the rim. Here comes CNR. Crossover move in the paint, a nice spin move there, and that one is no good. Still loose, and CNR gets the rebound. Working it up for Perez. Bounce pass back over now for Rodriguez. Over for Perez. Now working the left side. Trying to set something up offensively. They work it down low, and that is up and in. A couple more points for Kennedy. Chloe Walton. Over now for Jada Roberts-Duncan. A slow-paced offense for the Sound now as that one's over for Allen. Five Towns got to move around. That's an easy interception. Heading over the other way as that one's going to be blocked and out of bounds, and it's going to go Five Towns' way. A nice defensive play by Chloe Walton after Kennedy stole that pass away. So Chloe will take it up the floor for the Sound. Go right down the lane, put up a floater off the front of the rim, no good. Denisha Allen rips in that rebound. Dribbles once, now looks for an open person, and that is no good. Here comes a wide open look for number 33. That is Cynthia Almonte. (34-7), 5:49 to go in the first half. Joseph for Walton. Dribbles with her right hand. Works it over now for Jada Roberts-Duncan. That one is tipped away, and that's going to remain Five Towns ball. So Jada Roberts-Duncan underneath her own basket will look for an open Five Towns College player. She has Denisha Allen at the three-point line on the right side. Tosses a pass across the lane. That one's tipped away. And this is going to be right, a give and go, but too high. They were trying to go back to Kennedy, and that one went out of bounds after an errant pass by the Sound. So Five Towns will take a timeout with 5:25 to go in the first half, trailing 34-7. Just giving her players a rest is Ronnie Peck. As you mentioned earlier, no bench tonight, just 5 girls for the Sound. And that's beginning to show some signs of fatigue. Denisha Allen has 3, Walton has 2, Jada Roberts-Duncan has 2. No one has more than 1 field goal attempt, or 1 field goal made rather, from the floor. CNR is dominating right now with a very deep bench. They are showing that they're getting numerous players involved. They have had 10 different players in to the Five Towns, just 5. So that obviously right now is making a huge difference as Bryce is the leading scorer tonight with 6 so far. So the refs blow the whistle, and it looks like play is going to resume just momentarily. Inbounds pass to Chloe Walton, who will take it up the floor. Works to the left side. A little give and go action back up top. Over to Jada Roberts-Duncan, who fires a 2, no good, could not connect. So this is Martinez taking up the floor, and that's going to be almost a turnover. Bryce instead regains possession, fires up a shot that's no good, and Chloe Walton's going to take a hit up high. They're going to get Knight on her first foul of the night. Chloe seems to be just okay. She's going to have to be, unfortunately, as we mentioned. No bench for the Sound. Over for Chloe. Tries to drive, instead pulls up. That one's no good. That one's knocked around and loose. And it looks like Ashanti Joseph has it, looking for an open player. That's Jada Roberts-Duncan. Long 2, off the backboard and in. Count that for Jada Roberts-Duncan. That one is worked down low. Good ball movement again by CNR, and we're going to get a whistle. They're going to get Denisha Allen on the foul. All right, we'd like to apologize because we had the wrong name on the scoreboard. This is supposed to say the College of New Rochelle, so that has been switched. Monroe will be the following game. And that shot is up and in for Alexandra Knight. Chloe tries to drive, and that one goes up and in. A very hard shot from Chloe Walton there as she was in a lot of traffic. Denisha Allen calling out to her teammates on defense as that's a wide open look for Knight, an easy 2 for her. She's now got 6. That's a look over for Jada Roberts-Duncan. Long 2, a little bit too far, and it's going to go the other way. Five Towns will have to get back fast. That one's tipped, and Jada Roberts-Duncan was able to save it, but it goes right to Knight. The wide open look. 2 misses there. Good defense by the Sound. Bryce takes over. Works it over to her CNR teammates, and that's going to be another foul on Denisha Allen. She's got to be careful. That's her second foul on the night. Obviously, Five Towns can't afford to have someone foul out of this game. First attempt on the way and no good for Martin. If you remember last year, actually, Five Towns played a game in a similar situation where they had a couple of players foul out and they actually had to play in overtime down by 2 girls. It was a very impressive victory for the Sound. Hopefully they're not in another situation like that tonight, as that one's rebounded by Allen, and Five Towns will head up the floor. Roberts-Duncan now over for Chloe Walton, who rips that one and drives, puts up the floater, and no good, could not draw a foul. Denisha Allen providing the pressure. Sound in transition, that's going to go up, and another whistle, and they're going to count that one for Ashley Martin. So she has the opportunity to make it a 3-point play the old-fashioned way at the free throw line. Her shot attempt is on the way and no good, rebounded by Denisha Allen. 2:50 to go in half number 1, 39-11 your score. Now pass over to number 11, that's Chloe Walton. Dribbles with her left hand, finds the open Jada Roberts-Duncan, who gives right back to Chloe. Thought about a bounce pass, instead gives to Shante Joseph, and that one's going to be tipped away. A fast break opportunity for CNR, and that one goes up and no good. Rebounded by Bryce, worked it down low. That shot is up and good. Count that for number 23, Martinez. Here's Chloe, tries to drive, and that one's going to be stripped away. And they're going to get Bryce on the foul. So it's going to be Jada Roberts-Duncan from underneath her own basket, looking for a Sound teammate as they trailed by 30, 41-11. CNR is going to make a couple of switches before the play resumes, so just hang tight for a moment. So the ref blows the whistle, and we're ready to go here at the Sound Gym. Up top for Allen. Now hits the left side. That's Jada Roberts-Duncan trying to set something up. Bounce pass, and that one almost tipped away. Chloe Walton regains possession. 0 for Jada, and that shot is good. A couple more for Jada Roberts-Duncan in this first half. She's the Sound's leading scorer. That one is down low, up and in for Almonte. Chloe will take it up the floor for the Sound. Back to Chloe Walton. Tried a little give and go action, would not work. Now trying the right side for Jada Roberts-Duncan. Back up top, driving, throws up a prayer, no good off the backboard, but Tanisha Allen is there. She's fighting for it, up top to Chloe, wide open three, and that rainbow arc is no good off the rim. That's gonna go out of bounds and go CNR's way. This will be Martinez inbounding for Franklin. Worked over in the corner. Here's a three ball on the way, and that one's too hard, no good off the side of the rim. It's gonna go out of bounds and be 5 times ball. .108 to go in half number 1. Chloe Walton takes it up the floor for 5 Towns. Over to the left side, jumper on the way, no good. And that one's rebounded by CNR. Tip ball, still loose, and CNR is gonna regain possession. And it looks like they're gonna get number 35, Bria Walton, on the foul. And that one's gonna be tossed in there for Kayla Vegas. That jumper is no good off the rim. Jada Roberts-Duncan comes away with the rebound, and it'll go up the floor for 5 Towns. Nice move there by Ashanti Joseph. Finds an open Chloe Walton up top. Tries to set a pick, doesn't take it, instead drives the left side. Drives, puts up the floater, no good. And Allen tips it to herself. She goes up, no good again. A second attempt, she gets her own rebound for a second time. Goes over for Walton, now over for Chloe. And they're going to get number 3, Franklin, on the foul, the first. Jada finds an open Ashanti Joseph. Thought about a shot, decides against it, goes to Chloe in the lane, drives and draws a foul. Chloe Walton goes down hard and she will go to the free throw line. Trying to add to her point total tonight. That was Almonte on the foul for the Blue Angels. First attempt on the rainbow arc is no good off the back of the rim. Second attempt for Chloe is good on the rainbow arc. And we're gonna get a travel with 4 seconds to go. A rare mistake for CNR in the first half. That was Martinez called on the travel. Chloe drives quickly, puts up a shot, no foul, and that'll do it for the first half. 43-14 is your score at the half. Certainly a tough half for 5 Towns as they struggled offensively to get anything going. CNR, who, like we mentioned, came into the game 6-13, has played a very good first half, a lot of ball movement around, and very strong defense. Like we mentioned, 5 Towns really wasn't able to get a whole lot going on offense in that half, and it showed early in this game. It definitely did. And CNR was able to capitalize on the mistakes that did come from the 5 Towns way. All right, now we'll head on down to the sideline with Joe Tejada.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Tough score at half, 43-14. I'm here with Davon Young here. Davon, what do you think, man, of the game so far?
I think the other team came out really aggressive. I think our team usually come out with more energy. I feel like today I don't know, probably because of the rain. It's not the same amount of intensity they usually come with. So I think they should come out in the second half with more energy.
They got into a little run towards like late in the second quarter. What do you think the girls have to do to kind of get on another run like that into the third, fresh out of the locker room after a rough half like this?
I think like just the mentality, like the aggressiveness, because the other team, like you hear them chanting, like they're chanting louder than like the crowd. So just like keep up the pace, trust each other, and move the basketball.
Well, we talked earlier about Chloe Wallen and how she needs to stand out. She's been getting hammered tonight by this defense. What does she need to do as a leader in the team to kind of separate herself from the others and get this team going?
I think she needs to change her body language, because like when I seen her play today, it's like she's very frustrated or like irritated. And she's not really communicating with her team, whereas she's the leader of the team, so you have to do that, I feel like. So gather her unit and then like come out with a better attitude.
All right, thank you, Davon. Halftime ends soon. Third quarter picks up. It'll be back to you.
I think it's pretty cool that we have a freshman showcase so early, because a lot of times you don't know what people are doing and what their talent and ability really is, and you can also see how you can use people if you like need someone to help you out with something.
Don't you know I sit around with my head hanging down and I wonder.
I just think it's a good opportunity. Some people probably never really had the opportunity to perform or really just showcase their talent, and this is like a first step. Getting like your first jitters out so soon, so early.
Release my body, I'm gonna stand on the edge of the earth. Be released and live in my rebirth. I think I'll kick it down the street. That's the way to treat a friend. How you are.
Maybe some people didn't do the freshman showcase now, but then the showcase is forward, they'll be like, why not try to do every showcase I can? More so just giving an opportunity for us to perform is just a great ability to have.
Right now, we're hosting the Radio Club Kickoff Party. Everyone's really excited, especially the radio personalities, because they're going to be getting a chance to talk about their radio show and talk about everything that their show has to offer here at Five Towns College, WFTU Radio.
It's important to promote your show, get to know everyone else who does the show, because at WFTU we're definitely a community, and it's good that everyone is involved and getting stuff done, and also just like networking and making connections and stuff like that.
People who don't know much about radio, they get to meet us and get to know us personally, not just listen to our shows. They get to see a face, and it helps the people who do have radio shows to connect with other hosts.
And they're fundraising for the radio station to get improvements, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us then.
Over 30 radio shows here at Five Towns College. You can listen to them at WFTU Radio, 1570 AM, or you can download the TuneIn app or the WFTU Radio app.
Today for my business seminar class, we had a presentation to do on entrepreneurs. We just looked around for different entrepreneurs in different aspects of the industry that we're currently in. Prior to the presentation, I had about a week or two to prepare. I went online and I found information about Dr. Dre, which is an entrepreneur that I admire very much, and I was able to acquire the information, jot it down, and put it in chronological order and be able to present it to the class and still be able to educate students on what he has done and how he has impacted not only us personally, but everyone in the industry. He met a lot of complications along his rise to being an artist, and then one of them being the controversies, a lot of controversies that circulated, not only him, but his group and friends of NWA. Their explicit lyrics of the street life in Compton was very much censored, not only in the media, but radio. These type of assignments are always very interesting to me because it not only gives us a look at other artists and other people that we aspire to be like, but we can also learn from their mistakes and the way they have risen to the top in the industry. I think that's what makes Five Towns a very special place here, to be able to learn from other people, not only here at the school, but as from in the industry surrounding us as well.
Moving day is a great experience for any incoming freshman. It's sad to see that, you're saying bye to your parents, but it's also great to say hi to new people that you never met before, people that you're gonna graduate with, people you're gonna study with, people you're gonna experience Five Towns with.
I got to meet a lot of different people, and I also got to see some faces that were from my high school. The staff here is fun. They're nice people. They really want to help you succeed and everything.
I think our staff did an incredible job of welcoming their students and providing an efficient and organized process for move-in, and especially with all the events happening as part of our week of welcome, I really think we're showing them what their year at Five Towns can truly be.
My favorite part of s'mores night is how many people actually don't know what s'mores are, and watching their face when they have like all the textures and the taste at once, and they're like, wow, that tastes so good. Like it's just, it's funny, it's humorous, and it's cool, it's fun.
These events are important for students. It helps them connect, it helps them get to know each other. They're fun. A lot of our students come out and they just kind of mingle. It's good, especially in the beginning of the semester. It kind of gets them the blood pumping and it gets them the spirits of Five Towns going.
It builds a sense of community. You get to know your leaders, your pro staff, and it's just a great way to mingle and make friends.
Film Club, essentially we are here for students who, in short, want to make films, but we're here to incorporate all majors. We're trying to make this more of a professional setting, so we're going to teach kids how to do pre-production, post-production, as well as regular production, and teach them all the ins and outs of the trade.
Out of all of them, what most interested me was the Esports League of Legends Club right over here, right behind me. They got some cool things going on. They're making more options, not just League of Legends. They're doing other games and stuff like that. It's going to be interesting. Very fun semester.
Hello and welcome back to Five Towns College right here in Dixville, New York, where we have the second half coming up just in a couple of minutes here. Tough first half for the Sound as they trail 43-14. A very tough matchup so far for the Five Towns College Sound. CNR has an extremely deep bench, and they have been showing that in the first half. Five Towns has no bench right now, so it's going to be a tough second half. We will have the action for you right now. So here's Chloe Walton, and that one is almost tipped away, but it is rebounded by Jada Roberts-Dunk. Over for Denisha Allen, bounce pass back down low. There's Ashante Joseph working with it. She's double team looking for an open person. She finds Denisha Allen. Over for Chloe Walton. Jada Roberts-Duncan goes up hard and no good. And that was out of bounds. And that's going to be Franklin taking that one out. That one is passed into Allen. Joseph back to Allen now. Jada Roberts-Duncan over to Chloe Walton, almost tipped away. Chloe was double teamed for a second there. Jada throws it up short off the front of the rim, rebounded by CNR. Franklin over for Perez. Long three on the way, rattles around the rim, no good, and that's rebounded by Bria Walton. Roberts-Duncan. That one is off the legs of the CNR player, wide open for Chloe. Three ball on the way, short off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Five Towns. And we're going to get a traveling call on Ashante Joseph. So CNR takes over with a 43-14 lead over the Sound. Bryce takes up the floor. She's got 6 tonight. That one's worked over for Rodriguez. Dribbles and pull-up jumper is no good, rebounded. And that one is up and no good again, rebounded by Denisha Allen that time. Kennedy could not connect on that putback. Chloe with her left hand switches over now, gets a pick from Denisha Allen. Go for Joseph, back down low for Chloe, loose ball, Denisha Allen is there. She puts up the shot, off the backboard, no good, rebounded by CNR. Fast break transition, here's Kennedy. Goes up, and she's gonna get a foul. So they're gonna get Ashante Joseph on the foul. They're gonna get a couple of shots at the free throw line from Kennedy. 4 points for Kennedy so far tonight. She is from the Bronx, she's a freshman. First shot on the way is good. Kennedy at 5'11" is the tallest player for either side. Kennedy's second attempt, no good. And Jada Roberts-Duncan would be there to get the rebound for Five Towns. So Walton stops the dribble, rather starts the dribble and tosses that one a little too high, but saved by Jada Roberts-Duncan, and it's going to go the other way instead. Pass a little bit too high out of the reach of Perez. Five Towns will take over after that initial turnover. There's Chloe. For Joseph. Bounce pass down low to Chloe. That shot is up, and she draws the foul. They're going to get Franklin with another foul. It's going to be her second. And Chloe Walton will head to the free throw line where she's 1 of 2 so far tonight. First attempt for Chloe is off the rim, no good. Rainbow arc would not fall that time. She'll get a second attempt. Chloe's got 5. The leading scorer for the Sound is still Jada Roberts-Duncan with 6. Second attempt is good. Rainbow arc works that time. 44-15. 7:36 to go in the third quarter. That one is worked over for Franklin. She drives baseline, kicks it out. Long 2 on the way, rattles around the rim, no good, and Denisha Allen is there to rip that one in. Rodriguez's shot would not fall, and Allen was there to pull in the rebound. Joseph back to Allen. Tries to drive, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go the other way. So CNR will take over possession after that jump ball. Was a little bit loose for Denisha Allen. She could not corral it. And this will be Bryce taking up the floor. Working around, that's going to be a jump shot, no good for Franklin. And another rebound for Chloe Walton. Chloe, guarded heavily, gets a pick. Gives for Allen, looking for Bria Walton. She gives it right back to Allen. Well, for Chloe, now in the corner. 3 ball on the way, no good. And they're gonna head down the floor with some speed here. A 4-on-3 if they hurry. That shot is up and in. Count that one for Bryce. She's got 8 now. Both her and Almonte have 8 points for CNR. Almonte's points coming in the first half. Over in the corner for Bria Walton. Right back to Chloe Walton. Now over for Denisha Allen. Bounce pass over for Chloe. 3 ball on the way, short. It's going to head the other way. Bryce on the rebound. She's heading up the floor with some speed. Chloe Walton steps in the lane. Bounce pass over. And it's going to be Franklin. Now Rodriguez drives. She puts up the floater, and that rattles around the rim and falls. A couple of more points for CNR, and we're going to get a timeout by 5 Towns. Coach Peck talking it over with her players on how they can stop this powerful CNR offense. They have been cooking all day long. They got 48 so far, still early in the second half. Bryce is tied for the lead in points with 8. She is their leading scorer heading into tonight with 18.8 points per game. The most for any player on either side. Rochelle Melendez, who is not dressing tonight, leads the 5 Towns College Sounds with 18 points per game. So after the timeout, it will be Jada Roberts-Duncan inbounding it to Chloe Walton. And away we go with 5:52 to go in the third quarter. Nice spin move by Walton, who's double team, gives it over, and they're going to get her on a travel before the pass to Joseph went through. So here's Franklin for the Blue Angels. Over for Bryce. Back over for Franklin. Works it down low. Here's a baseline drive way too high. And that one's going to go out of bounds in 5 Towns way. So Jada Roberts-Duncan will inbound to Chloe as they talk things over how to set up their offense. They've struggled to get things going tonight. That one's worked over for Allen. Over for Chloe Walton now. Dribbles once, goes up, and draws a foul. Chloe Walton will head to the free throw line. Chloe Walton looking ahead into the lead for points. She's got 6. Make it 7 after that free throw. CNR will make a couple of changes. Ashley Martin comes in and Villegas. Second attempt, and that rainbow arc is short off the side of the rim. That one's too high for Joseph. That's going to go out of bounds and be CNR's ball. Franklin. Crossover move, works it over for Bryce. Back over for Franklin. 3 ball on the way, and that one is no good off the backboard and rebounded by CNR. Another 3 is no good, and that's rebounded by 5 Towns. They have a 2-on-0 if they hurry. Jada Roberts-Duncan stops, goes up hard, and could not get it to fall. Chloe Walton's shot is blocked, but she will go to the free throw line. So after another 1-for-2 trip at the free throw line, Chloe Walton will head to the line for another opportunity. Walton is 2 for 4 so far from the free throw line. First attempt is off the back of the rim, no good. We're gonna have a substitution as well for CNR. Out goes Bryce, in comes Julie Martinez. Chloe's second attempt is up and rattles around, no good. CNR will come away with the rebound. Long pass over for Martinez. 3 ball on the way, and that one is no good. It's going to go out of bounds and be 5 Towns ball. Julie Martinez, who recently entered the game, could not get the shot to go. 5 Towns will take over. So Jada Roberts-Duncan inbounds to Chloe. Gets a pick. So let's see if they can set something up. And that's an errant pass, but luckily Jada Roberts-Duncan is right there to corral it. There's Chloe in the lane, and that one's up and in for Chloe Walton. A couple of points for her. That one is kicked out now for Franklin, back up top. Over on the left side. Martinez is guarded heavily. 3 ball on the way from Franklin, count that. 51-18, 3:50 to go in quarter number 3. As Chloe takes it up the floor for the very tired 5 Towns College Sound. Jada Roberts-Duncan back over for Chloe Walton. Wide open for Denisha Allen. Fires a 3, and that one is off the rim, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds. No, saved by Jada Roberts-Duncan, but it'll go the other way for CNR. Franklin. And that one is blocked. Chloe Walton gets in on the block, but they're going to get Ashante Joseph on the foul. Melissa Perez went up for the shot, but Chloe Walton slapped that one away. And then Ashante Joseph came in for another foul. This will be Villegas shooting 2. First attempt on the way is good. And a couple more subs will come in now for CNR. In comes number 25, Knight. Second attempt is up and in. So make it a 53-18 game with 3:24 to go in the 3rd quarter. Chloe on the right side, and they're going to get number 32 on the foul. That's Ashley Martin. She's a junior from Queens. That's her 2nd on the night. That one is inbound, didn't work down low to Denisha Allen. And that's going to be a loose ball heading the other way. Here comes CNR with some speed. Franklin works it in down low. That shot is short, and here comes Chloe Walton. Walton drives, goes up, no foul, and rebounded by CNR. That one worked down low, and they're going to get a foul now, as that was Alexandria Knight going up for the shot. That's Chloe Walton on the foul, their 3rd foul in the 2nd half. A 2nd attempt coming now for Knight. No good on the 1st attempt. Good on the 2nd. 5 Towns to take over now. Here's Chloe, and they're going to get a whistle. They're going to call a jump ball, but it's going to remain here down low. Jada Roberts-Duncan. She's going to toss it up for Ashante. And Denisha Allen was not looking for it. It's going to stay in bounds, though. Back to Allen, now for Chloe Walton on the baseline. Not a whole lot of ball movement for the Sound, but now they're able to get something good and connect it to Chloe Walton, who cannot hit. But Denisha Allen is there to clean up the mess. 5 Towns was able to escape after that accident. That one was tossed off the back of Denisha Allen, who wasn't ready for it, but they were able to get points on that possession. That one is tipped around loose, and Denisha Allen will come away with the rebound and head up the floor for the Sound. That one's worked over for Chloe Walton. That one's tipped away. It's going to be a fast break opportunity for Martinez. All alone, goes up, and count those 2 more for CNR. .150 to go here in the third quarter on a rainy night in Dix Hills. Martinez bounces it down low, and that's an easy up and in for Ashley Martin. Walton with her team-leading 9 points takes it up. Works it over in the corner for Jada Roberts-Duncan. She's going to get double-teamed. Over for Denisha Allen. She goes up and in. Count those 2. Denisha Allen, for the second possession in a row, comes away with some points. Doing what she does best, wreaking havoc down low. That one is worked down low now for CNR. Loose ball, and Walton comes away with the rebound. Here's Chloe. That shot is up and no good out of bounds, but they're going to get a whistle. And they're going to get number 23, Julie Martinez, on the foul. Chloe's first attempt is up, rattles around the rim, no good. Could not get the friendly roll. Unfortunately, that's the story here tonight for the Sound. Not a whole lot breaking right for them. This is 58-22 as the third quarter is getting ready to expire with just under a minute to go. Here comes CNR with some speed after getting in that rebound. Here's Franklin pulling it over now on the left side for Martinez, who tries to drive, works it down low. That shot is up and no good. Still loose, and it's going to be rebounded by CNR. They'll regain possession and work it up top to Julie Martinez. That shot is up and good. Count that for Ashley Martin. That one is worked over for Jada. She tries to drive, gets it to Denisha Allen, dribbles once, going to put that one up and in. How about Denisha Allen heating up in the second half? A few more points on that possession for Denisha Allen, as she is becoming the star player on the Sound tonight. A last-ditch effort here for CNR. That one's going to be no good at the buzzer. So 60-24 at the end of 3. A couple of nice possessions there by Five Towns towards the end. And now you have Denisha Allen, who started the second half with 3 points, now has 9. Chloe and Denisha both have 9. Jada Roberts-Duncan with 6, Ashanti Joseph with none, and Bria Walton with none. As for CNR, it's been the story of Bryce Knight and Almonte. They are really getting stuff from their bench. Everyone who has gotten into this game has points. So everyone on this CNR team has points. Melissa Perez only has 2. Everyone else is above that. Got Kennedy with 5, Franklin with 5, Legas with 5. A couple of 6 points for Kayla Rodriguez and Ashley Martin. Julie Martinez has 7. And like I mentioned, Almonte, Knight, and Bryce all have 8. As you hear the whistle there. All right, we are getting ready now for the fourth quarter. A big trailing game right now for the Sound, unfortunately, 60-24. We have 10 minutes left in this game. Let's see how much Five Towns will be able to chip away. And now we will have some more action now in the fourth. Over now on the right side, back up top. Working on the left side, that's Rodriguez. And they're gonna get Rodriguez for the travel. Five Towns will take over. with their first possession of the fourth quarter. Here's Chloe. Brings it over for Joseph. Back over for Allen. Here's Jada Roberts-Duncan. Works it down low for Denisha Allen, and up and in. A couple of more points for Denisha Allen. Talk about a hot second half for Denisha. She's now got 11, 8 of which are coming in this second half, and the fourth quarter has just started. CNR really slowing the pace down now, find a wide open Franklin, and she recovers and could not get her, or she does rather get her own rebound, but could not hit on it. Here's Chloe Walton after stealing it away. Fast break opportunity. Here's Jada Roberts-Duncan. She hits. A couple more points for JRD with 8:50 to go in this one. That one's going to go back over now for Franklin. Rodriguez, and that one's going to go out of bounds. CNR regains possession underneath their own basket. They will look to inbound to one of their own players. They're able to toss it up. Intercepted by Chloe Walton. They're going to head up the floor with some speed. She has Jada Roberts-Duncan if she wants her. Instead takes the shot, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Franklin. So Five Towns will remain in possession of this one. And Roberts-Duncan, who usually takes the inbound pass, will do so underneath her own basket and look for an open sound teammate. Chloe out for Denisha Allen. A long two on the way, off the backboard, no good. Knocked loose, and Chloe Walton's going to fall on it. We're going to get a whistle, and that's going to be on Cynthia Almonte. So Five Towns now will take it off the side and work it in for Chloe. Back to Jada Roberts-Duncan. Bounce pass over for Chloe. That one is tipped, and it's going to be going CNR's way. They're going to get number 10, Jada Roberts-Duncan, on the push. So this is Jada Roberts-Duncan waiting for number 23, Martinez. Thought about a three instead, did not take one. Now here comes a three ball, and that one's off the front of the rim, no good from Rodriguez. Franklin has it, now working up top for Martinez. Crossover move, bounce pass into the corner now. That shot is up, and you can count that for two more for Zaria Franklin. (62-28), 7:37 to go in this one. Chloe Walton tries to drive this for Allen. Long two for Jada Roberts, and that one is off the rim, no good. That one's going to go out of bounds, but remain Five Towns ball. That one is worked in. Joseph up top. Now over for Chloe Walton. On the left side now for Jada Roberts-Duncan. Bounce pass. Back over for Jada Roberts, and that one is loose. And here comes an easy fast break opportunity, or so we thought. Five Towns quick to get back on defense. Franklin loses possession, and Five Towns will take over. So we're going to have a quick change and get things going now. Chloe will take it up the floor. Over for Joseph. Too high for Jada Roberts-Duncan. And Bria Walton was not able to go over and corral that one either. Here's Franklin. Passes it over now for Rodriguez. Back over to Franklin. Working the right side. Good ball moving by CNR. Now down low. Back over for Rodriguez. That floater is up and off the front of the rim, no good, and that's going to go out of bounds and Five Towns ball. And that one is worked in for Chloe Walton. She takes it up the floor and gives it, give and go actually. Or gives it right back to Joseph. Tries to drive with the left. Goes back up top instead. Back over on the right side. 3 ball on the way, and that one's off the back of the rim, no good. And Kennedy comes away with the rebound. Rodriguez goes over for Vegas. That one's worked down low for Kennedy, up and in. A couple of more points for Ranella Kennedy. 5:50 to go, 64-28. A big lead for the Blue Angels, looking to get their 7th win on the season. Go for Chloe Walton, and that one is going out of bounds. We're gonna get a whistle here. They're gonna get Cynthia Almonte again on the foul. It's her 3rd foul. So Chloe Walton heads back to the free throw line, looking to add to her point total. Misses the first attempt, goes off the backboard and rim, no good. Chloe's second attempt goes off the backboard, no good, and could not be corralled in by Denisha Allen. It's going to be CNR ball. Rodriguez works it up now for Franklin. Back to Rodriguez, 3 ball on the way. That one is short. Denisha Allen comes away with the rebound. She finds her point guard, Chloe Walton. Drives with her left, stops, turns around. Denisha wide open up top. She's going to fire up a 3 off the backboard, no good. It's going to be out of bounds, but remaining 5 Towns ball. So we can get a timeout here. 64-28, 5:14 to go. Coach Ronnie Peck talking things over with her very tired Five Towns College Sound team. Tough break for them today as they didn't have a bench. Usually they have at least 2 people on the bench that they can rotate in. Unfortunately, all 5 girls tonight had to play the entire length of the game. Still 5:14 left to go in this one. And they are struggling against a team with a very deep bench. Out comes the Five Towns College Sound, and they are ready to go. That one is looking to be inbounded. They do get it to Chloe Walton. Chloe brings it up top. Works it over for Jada Roberts-Duncan. Tried to drive. Now tosses that one up, and they're going to count that on one situation. Ashante Joseph gets a couple there, and she will go to the free throw line. That shot is no good off the front of the rim, and CNR comes away with the rebound. After Jada Roberts-Duncan takes a fall, it could be a 5-on-4 if they hurry. That one is tossed on the baseline, tossed back up now, up top to Rodriguez. Over for Franklin. Back to Rodriguez. Franklin drives, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Bria Walton. So Chloe takes it up the floor. gives it over for Jada Roberts-Duncan. Denisha Allen trying to do work down low. That one unable to fall. She's a little frustrated with herself there. Long two on the way, and that's good. Count that, 2 more for Alexandria Knight. As Chloe tosses it over for Denisha Allen. Long two on the way, no good off the rim. Chloe gets back and tips it up, and Jada Roberts-Duncan's going to come away with that. And it's going to be tipped out off of Alexandria Knight, so it will be 5 Towns ball. And Chloe Walton will take it up to 4 with 3:30 remaining in this game. Walton gets a pick from Joseph, instead takes the right side. Gets the one from Allen, now she'll take that one. Jada Roberts-Duncan tries to drive baseline, bounce passes it back out for Chloe. Up top for Denisha Allen. And that one's a little bit too high for Ashante Joseph, and it'll go the other way. Franklin will take it up the floor for the Blue Angels. Tosses it over on the left side. Back to Franklin. Karen Rodriguez just playing catch now. Into the corner, a wide open 3. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kennedy. Another 3 ball on the way, and that one's going to be good. Count that, 3 more for Zaria Franklin. Jada Roberts-Duncan inbounds to Chloe, who will take it up the floor with any last bit of energy that the Sound have. She goes to the lane, that one's going to be loose, out of bounds, and will be New Rochelle ball. Franklin tries to drive right. 3 ball on the way, and that one is good. Count that, 3 for Kayla Rodriguez. 72-30, an offensive outburst here for the College of New Rochelle with 2:10 to go. Walton gives for Joseph, over for Jada Roberts-Duncan. That one goes up and no good. CNR will come away with a rebound. That one is kicked out, 3 on the way, and that one is short, no good. It's going to go 5 Towns way with 1:41 to go. That one is worked in for Chloe. 1:40 left in this one. Trying to spread things out on offense now. Gives over for Denisha Allen. Driving over to now, that was Ashante Joseph, could not get it to go. She drove baseline. It looks like she got hit up high and is slow moving up and down the court. 5 Towns just looking to get out of here without any injuries at this point. Joseph down, that's going to be open for Kennedy. And she drives and gets it to go in. They're going to count that as an N1. Now it looks like Ashante Joseph possibly struggling with a contact situation there. Kennedy's going to get a couple from the line. Off the rim, no good. Chloe Walton's there for the rebound. That one is over for Jada Roberts-Duncan, up and no good. 1 minute to go, CNR ball. That's still loose, and Chloe Walton's going to be there. A wide open look for Jada Roberts-Duncan. She waits a minute, that one's up and no good, and that's going to be rebounded by CNR. Here's Chloe Walton, tries to tip that one away. Getting a little sloppy here in the final minute. Works it over on the right side for Villegas. That floater is up and in. Count that, 2 more for Alexandria Knight. A very good night for Alexandria. .30 seconds to go, 76-30 your score. Chloe dribbling with her left hand at the 3-point line. Gives it over for Joseph. That pass over for Jada Roberts-Duncan, a very nice pass. From Joseph to Jada Roberts-Duncan, who had herself a night. 10 seconds to go, shot clock turned off. They're gonna work that in the corner and the 3 ball on the way, why not? 3 more for Alexandria Knight with 3.7 to go. 79-32, we're gonna have an inbound in here. And Chloe Walton's gonna walk it up the floor, and that'll do it tonight. A 79-32 final, a big time win for the CNR Blue Angels. The story tonight was the Blue Angels bench. They were able to get a ton of points. Everyone who played in this game, which they emptied out their entire bench, was on the score sheet for the Blue Angels. As for the Sound, not so much luck. They only had 5 players dressed today, so they played the entire way. And it was definitely tough sledding early on from the first quarter on.
Hello.